Hi everybody, welcome back. Yeah, so to another part of this Campbeltown Whiskey Month. And you know what? I have in the glass right now this very talked about Kilkerran whiskey. Yeah, I did a Kilkerran 6-year-old last review, so why not do another one? You see, it goes down pretty well, I think. Everyone is talking about this one. This is the 8-year-old whiskey from Kilkerran, the Cask one, the one everyone is so much talking about, that people are trying to find on the secondary market for ridiculous prices, that people are willing to sell on the secondary market for ridiculous prices just so they can make money instead of tasting it, to know how it really is. Or maybe they did taste it and didn't like it, or they don't know anything about whiskey. Anyway, it's 8 years old. It was matured in re-charred Oloroso sherry casks, 57.1% ABV. It was limited to 15,000 bottles, apparently, worldwide. It's non-show filter, no added color, so that's great. This whiskey is quite talked about, I would say. A lot of people are talking about it, for many reasons. Because it's been the whiskey of the year of many people. I personally didn't put it as my whiskey of the year. I want to put it as an honorable mention, for the reason that I have found other whiskeys that I thought were good or better. That doesn't say this isn't a good whiskey. This is just a really good whiskey. But it's been hyped, people. It's been really hyped. So yeah, let's see what I can find. I'm already like 1 year behind on this review, because I should have done this a year ago if I could have gotten a bottle, but I didn't. So people, this is the color. It's quite dark, you know. But dark isn't everything when it comes to whiskey. Seriously, it can be really deceiving, you know. So the nose is really nice, you know. When you smell this one, you think like, holy moly, I hit the jackpot when I bought this whiskey, only because it looked like this. It looked like grandpa's spit, you know, that chew tobacco used to spit out, you know, or whatever the fuck. But you know, yeah, coffee, definitely coffee in this one. Cream and coffee, raisins, cinnamon, definitely. And the oak, you know, I've said it, re-charred oak is very syrupy, but still there's a lot of black pepper, a little spice to it. It's really good in the nose, people. Really good. I can probably sit here and, you know, smell it for another 20 minutes or so, but I'm not gonna do that. So, we're now gonna... Wait. Yeah. Licorice and raspberry. Yeah. And a lot of salt as well, you know, this coastal thing again I'm always talking about. The typical Springbank, and you know, you can usually just find it in Isla whiskies, but you can also find it here, little seaweed again, the whole coastal air, saltiness, yeah. So, people, let's get into the palate now. Cheers! Yeah. That's strong. You know, it's a really powerful whiskey. That's why I say that. It's very just hits you. I wouldn't give this to a new beginner, if I should be honest. It's quite demanding, so I'm actually gonna do something funny here. A glass of water, and I'm gonna put it in here. No. Gonna do this. See if this works. There we go. That should do it. See what happens more. You know, the taste here is, you know, again, the cinnamon, the black pepper, there's ginger, there's a lot of dried berry fruits, honey, and some herbal notes to it as well, some herbal spices, but It is just really nice since it's so sherried whiskey, because it's a re-shard as well. So people do forget that when they see it. They're like, oh yeah, it's a sherry whiskey, yeah, but it's a re-shard sherry whiskey. So it brings out more flavor to the spice, or to the whiskey, I mean. So, or I might be really out in my view here, but that means that this whiskey has been... They have basically forced the barrels to give out more flavors. There's nothing wrong with that. At all. Nothing wrong at all, but still, keep that in mind. Definitely. I think if you're gonna drink this one, put water in it, just to keep the beast down, you know. Again, you also get this nice coffee chocolate creaminess. Definitely some licorice, salty licorice, berries again. Yeah, you get the saltiness. Fuck. Coastal thing. It's really nice, you know. It's a really nice whiskey. Seriously, there's really nothing wrong with it. It is just that I think, me personally, it got overhyped by everyone. And, you know, I'm talking that as a guy who likes Springbank, so yeah, sometimes even Springbank is overhyped as well, I would say. Some of the releases are not good. And this is part of Springbank, so I would say this. Personally, I'm gonna get to it very soon a little bit more. But it's interesting. It's an interesting whiskey, but unfortunately, since the hype, if you can find it for standard range, you know, standard pricing for this one, please do it. Buy it. If else, be careful. I see some people trying to sell it for like 220 euros or something. Seriously, don't buy that. This whiskey really benefited with water. You know, that heat is gone. We got something like a toffee thing going on here, fudgy thing. It's just, yeah. The finishes all the way mouth coating, you know. And it's, as I'm telling you this, you might think, why didn't you put it as your whiskey of the year? No, because the Redbreast 15-year-old, that Irish whiskey, was I really loved it. This one is aggressive as hell. It just attacks you. So, like I said before, if you are a new beginner, don't drink this one. Don't give this to a new beginner. Seriously, you're gonna scare them. Yeah, and the finish is just dry, bitter, a little bit bitter, I would say. Citrus, coffee again. Oh, some fruitiness. Oh, just really nice. Seriously, it's a good whiskey, but it got so overhyped by everyone. You know, which is sad because that just meant that many people just bought it, you know, to sell it basically. I heard they're gonna release something new this year, I think. Another reshard sherry or whatever. Really interesting to compare them, of course. And already a lot of people are gonna do that. But yeah, I'm happy I got this bottle. I'm happy I got 2 more bottles of this. I actually got 3 bottles of this, just to make sure I got some. I'm not gonna sell them. I'm gonna drink them, but I'm gonna save them once this bottle is done. I don't think I will open the other ones for quite some time, actually. I have other whiskies I think are better than this one. It's still a good whiskey though. I just want to say that out. But yeah, there are other whiskies I think are better, personally. But still, it's a try, definitely. Try it. You know, make up your mind if you want to buy it or not. I don't know. I think I've just been babbling for too long. So yeah, that was the review of this one. The Kilkerran, the 8-year-old. Richard Oloroso Sherry Cask that everyone's been bragging about, and yeah, I will see you guys next time on another Campbeltown whiskey review. So people, stay tuned, stay safe, and I see you then. Bye.